Home defense, security musts boot camp coaching. How to harden your home, Navy SEAL style. Firstly, take all necessary precautions, all the below. As always, with this topic as with all other issues and topics, use the best I gotcha lightning flash moment ideas irregardless of public sentiment. In other words, avoid following the crowd. Resort to your own clever ideas. A key to it all is to jump into the mind of the average thief, think from a thief's standpoint and what is a failed idea. And there's lot of the latter ideas and very few of the former ideas perpetuated everywhere online, which further backs the former sentence statement. You now may want to reread the prior point at this point. Deterrent phase. You want to hit the problem at the head, the top-notch of top-notch deterrent, because the deterrent is the goal above all other goals. The deterrent is the best protection. No thief will attempt entering a property when it is a total turn-off, based upon the deterrent itself. This is the first line of defense. Work from the outside layers inward is the best approach here. But even before this, as if your home is soft target rich, you will want to move. It will be the best decision you will ever make. A soft target includes living along a street with nothing but a wall on the other side, with no neighbors directly across the property. If you insist on staying, you got your security work cut out for you. In this scenario, you must be smart and outsmart the neighbors. In this case, the dumbest neighbor without the best deterrent becomes your best friend in life, bar none. Thieves will target him over you. Do not inform all your neighbors. I hate this sounding evil, but it's your life that's at risk if you are the dumbest bulb on the block. It's a winner-take-all world outside, and that's not your fault anyway. The system is rigged that way, so you had better live like the Romans here in this hellhole. Start smart with a smart deterrent. Make the deal look sour with visual deterrents. Never advertise your wealth. Park a visibly run-down car in the driveway, permanently. Only buy low-mileage used vehicles that look poor at a distance, and close up. Protection, escape plane phase. This phase is to harden your home. The previous first phase was to make it unattractive to thieves. Once you cover the deterrent phase, you now move to the protection level, including an escape plan A. Put all your brain eggs in one basket, sober up and realize an intent enough thief is gonna get in no matter what. The strategy becomes to slow thieves, allowing time to make 911 work for you. Instead, dial 911 ASAP, bail by having a ladder near the rear fence with a parked car nearby. Hop in and vacate the area and park at the nearest apartment complex, Google Map one in advance. Apartment complexes are the safest place to park. Security police pester free at night. In the day, drive to any busy shopping area. The idea is to make it as hard as possible for them to locate you for your own safety. Make your protection regiment appear as difficult as possible. Deterrents are always the trick of tricks. Install robust, multiple outdoor door locks. Add a second different functional lock to the first normal lock, like a keyless keypad smart lock. Some thieves can easily open most key entry locks fast, but having an additional different lock reduces the odds that they can tackle both styles. Harden your door to make it a good solid door. After the lock, hinges become the weak point. Give the door staying power with 3 inches deck screws. Adding a storm door deters level 1 thieves. Anything to slow them down could be life-saving. Door floor barricades like night lock or on guard. French security, a simple robust strong metal wedge works wonders, but with enough force, i.e. big door rammer, can permanently damage doors, hinges. Doricade door bars are another option. Home Depot sells a variety of styles. Impassable doors make having unbarred windows foolish. A bit of a cheat, get the cheapest kit at Home Depot for $70-ish and thread it with oodles of barbed or razor wire, making it look totally undesirable. Remember, thieves want in and out fast, unscathed. Use enough razor wire to keep them busy for an hour, removing it, risking being all cut and bloodied up. Buy rolls of concertina wire and secure it under windows. This is it, the best knockoff hack idea out there. Thread in some razor wire for good measure, wrap and secure it good. Bind it around secure reed bars. Everyone tells you to have a dog. I say simply install a motion sensor horn. Yes, cats will set it off, but neighbors loathe noisy dogs more. Get a horn with a volume control and remote control to keep the neighbors happy. Neighbors hate noisy dogs. Motion sensor warning horns that turn off abruptly with a long delay is much better, unless you can train a dog to behave similar. As an added deterrent layer of protection and repellency, a bougainvillea or Osage orange. Or use rose bushes if you are concerned about beauty. It is a great plant for around vulnerable windows. It has thorns the size of nails. Thieves would need to know you have something extremely valuable before an attempt through living razor wire. Barbed or razor wire. It can't die or need watering. Another clever idea to implement a little strawman is bait to alert and lure thief scouts already staking out your property as their next target by planting a bunch of expensive power tools that look like new but are all broken, sold as a lot on eBay for pennies on the dollar. eBay is normally a good friend. Leave the power tools very visible on the back seat of your cheap car parked in the driveway. They'll take out a back window and take the loot lot and never return, fearing you filed a B&E police report and leave you alone in the future. You've just taken out the worst people. Target thieves as much as they target. It's a cheap hack idea. Pre-backyard escape plan phase, supplemental. Inform and warn neighbors. Warn neighbors of any heightened suspicious odd behavior and tell one you plan on escaping through their yard as part of your escape plan if worst comes to worst. Place a large plastic garbage bin alongside the inside of your fence or have a stepladder nearby ready to be used to scale the fence and grab it to walk down on the other side. If it's lawn on the other side, you can do a barrel roll type jump. Once you can establish that you can trust your neighbor, be more than neighbor friendly, keep their phone numbers handy to alert each other, to scare off thieves. There's power in numbers. Of course, thieves also know this. If you have a vacant lot, be sure to add security into your landscaping plans. Make an island fortress as a home in the middle of a deep pond with razor wire. Complete it with a low-lying but extremely firm fence to prevent car access. That will deter thieves. Their options will be move on without regret or hope there's no deadly snakes in the lake. Another option is, before you build, make one panic room, impenetrable fortress. Make it windowless and bulletproof walls. Keep your valuables in it and use it to walk in safe. Lock yourself inside, call 911 and wait for the police. No escape plan needed. Avoid corner lots with pathways behind the property. Alarm systems like ADT are totally useless outside of being a mild deterrent. They provide zero protection. Thieves know this most. You want to deter thieves before entering your premises and keep them from entering your property. You need a motion sensor, burglar alarm, loudspeaker system. You can even buy solar-powered systems. Remote control is a must to turn them off during false alarms to keep the neighbors capiche. What about the Kerui audio warning surveillance system? First, you want to use a fierce, big sound voice activate alert audio system, not video, audio, that penetrates every spot possible where light can't reach. Have it shout out a single word once is all you need to scare the living bejesus out of perps. Threefold 1, knowing they've been spotted in the dark. 3, unexpectedly, abruptly, instead of lighting their path whilst listening to some silly squeaky toy siren like typical surveillance kit outfits. If you like, have it emit a siren audio, though neighbors hate any form of siren sounds. You don't want any lighting whatsoever, just pitch black to trip them up in a desperate panic using ultra loud and low pitched voices coming out of who knows where. That would set anyone off in a damn frenzy, making all kinds of mistakes. But even before this, razor wire everything up instead of even a good sound system warning device. If you insist on lighting, at least make it strobe, else you're just providing daylight for the thieves to navigate safely. And you want voice sound, not sirens, to keep, preferably one that's mid like cops. And don't talk like a robot, warning blah blah blah. Talk in human voice saying 2 words, I'm armed. Employ extreme tactical dynamics. Guard line is cheap but it's good, save for the weak sound on the senses. So you can buy police speakers to increase deterrence. Another huge deterrent is to make a robust front yard lockable gated fence. This forces thieves to enter through one location. This is sure to deter all thieves because they don't know what you have for further protection behind the one fence, and this will dissuade them away from your property. Bear in mind you get to boycott all the above by simply getting the heck out of Dodge with its Wild West Death Valley attitude, backwards redneck slowpoke people. It's the one fix all hack of hacks. Leaving it here's, cheers.